Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be Cade's 3-year update. He recently turned 3, so if you want to see his 3-year update, then go ahead and keep on watching. First off, I want to apologize for the lighting. I no longer have time to film during the day, so we're doing this just before bedtime. Also, before we get started, go ahead and smash that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. This is probably the most exciting update that I have done for Caden. Like I said, he just turned 3. He has progressed so much since I've done his last update. It's really incredible. He now knows all of his alphabet. He can count to 10. He says several words. He's always saying new things, and he is putting sentences together, short sentences like 2 to 3 words, but it is major progress. If you have not watched any of my updates on Caden, he has 2 separate gene mutations that were both inherited from me. And then he also has a small duplication off of chromosome 8. And he was recently diagnosed with autism. What is that?
A, B, C, cat.
Cat. Good job.
Cat.
What is this?
D,
D. What is this?
E.
What is this? F. And not only, going back to the alphabet, he not only knows all of his letters, but he also knows the sounds that they make for most of the letters, which is incredible. And like I said, he can count all the way to 10 most of the time all by himself. It is amazing. He is constantly talking. Some of it is still really hard for me to understand, but most of it I can understand what he's saying, and they are actual words. He does still have his meltdowns, tantrums. I think a lot of his outburst comes from the lack of communication. For so long we could not understand what he was saying, and so now whenever we do understand what he's saying and it's a no situation, he gets frustrated because it's like he thinks that we're not understanding, when that's not the case. It's just no.
Sheep.
Sheep. Good job.
Sheep.
Ice cream. He's doing so good, you guys, and I'm so happy. A few months ago, he would say like 3 words, and then it went up to 15 words, and now he says a lot of words, and it's amazing. He had his last speech therapy appointment last week. Now we are just waiting on everything to be finished processing so that he can start school hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks, which will be awesome. And it's not going to be like all day school, not even half day. The way that it was explained to me is that he'll go for like 2 hours. He'll go for like 2 hours Monday through Friday. So it's not very much, but every little bit to help him catch up to where he should be is great. Whenever we first did his evaluation, they put him at about 9 months, and he was about 71% delayed. But now we're seeing progress, and it is great progress. The kid is huge. He is very thick. Let's see if I can get him to stand up. He is a huge, huge kid. I'm sitting on my butt, and he's like not even standing up all the way. He is very thick. So like I was saying, he is a very thick kid. He's not big or overweight by any means. He's just like a big old boy. Sorry for the camera change. He was done in here. He is not the sit still type of person. He has a lot of energy, and like I said, it is getting close to bedtime, so in order to avoid a fight, I let him go play. As far as weight and height goes, I am not positive. I know he is around 35 pounds, and I have no idea how tall he is. He is still the pickiest eater I've ever met in my life. He pretty much sticks to his chicken nuggets. Is always something that he's liked. He would eat dry cereal for breakfast previously, but now he's really done with that. He mostly, for breakfast, and I know it's horrible, he'll mostly eat a donut for breakfast. I know it's really bad, but he just doesn't like much. He also used to eat spaghetti, and now he won't eat spaghetti anymore. We're just at a loss whenever it comes to food. I've asked his pediatrician if we should try Pediasure, and as of his last appointment, he was still gaining weight, so she did not see the need for that. But from the mom side of it, I feel like he's not getting enough nutrients that he needs. We did try vitamins, and he won't eat vitamins, so I just don't really know what to do. He will not touch a vegetable. He used to eat bananas and strawberries. He won't do that anymore. He is just very, very picky. We did try the only offering him what we're eating, and if he's hungry then he will eat, and he literally will not eat. And then he will get fussy because I'm assuming he doesn't feel good or he's extremely hungry, and I just don't feel like that's something that works for him. We have not found a way to get him to try new foods. So any suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. I'm open to try things. It's just, that's one of those things that we have not found a solution for. Also with Cade, he goes through these periods where he does not sleep through the night. Cade used to be my best sleeper. We sleep trained him at just over a year old, and he would, after 3 nights of the cried out method, he slept through the night, and he did that fine for several months. Then he started getting to where he would wake up in the middle of the night, or he would fight sleep going to sleep. And whenever he goes through these phases, like, it's almost like he does not need sleep, but then he does get fussy whenever he doesn't sleep. So it's like he doesn't want to sleep, and he will make it to where he's not going to sleep, but then he will deal with the effects of being tired, but he still doesn't know that he needs to sleep. I don't know if any of that made sense to you guys, but it made sense in my head. But where I was going with that is we are going through that kind of situation now. My husband goes and lays down in his bed with him, or next to his bed, and that's how he will fall asleep. But he wakes up in between 1 or 2 in the morning and comes into bed with us, which is not good. I do not like it, but it's one of those things that if he does not sleep with us, like if we put him back in his bed, then he either won't go back to sleep, or he'll sleep for an hour and then wake up and come back into bed with us, and it's like we all lose sleep because of it. So we're just waiting for that period to be done with, because he does go through these cycles. They do get better eventually, and I'm just waiting for it to get better. With sleep, since we're on that subject, he does have to take melatonin. He has been taking melatonin for quite a while. Whenever we started it, we would give him 1 tablet before bed, and once, I think there's like 30 tablets in a bottle, and so once that bottle was empty, we would go a month without it, just so I'm not okay with medicines, and so I wanted him to have that break to where he didn't get to where he was dependent on it. Then we went through a cycle, and we upped it to 2 melatonins, and then we tried to go without it, and needless to say, now he needs melatonin to sleep, and I don't like that at all, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And a lot of people don't see anything wrong with melatonin, and that it's, you know, something natural that your body produces, so it's fine. And I agree with that. I just hate that my son has to depend on a medicine to sleep, and that's just what it is. Also, Cade is getting so much better with Landon. I think I've mentioned in previous videos where he was not real excited about Landon whenever he was born. And mind you, Landon is a year old now, and so he just didn't ever pay him no mind, and he wasn't as excited about him. And actually, whenever Landon like would crawl to him, or now he walks, so whenever Landon would walk to him, he would flip out. It's like he was scared of him or something. And he's getting better with that. He still does freak out sometimes whenever Landon walks towards him, but it is getting so much better. All in all, I would say that things are getting so much better with him, and he is progressing every day. He loves learning. And I am just so happy with his progress. And I am so excited for him to start school and to get to learn new things and to be around other children and to keep making progress. I'm just so happy with how things are working out with Cade. Also, I do want to mention, and I'm so sorry, I did not record Cade's 3rd birthday party. And for you other autism moms, I'm sure you guys will understand. For Cade's birthday party, we wanted that whole day to be all about Cade. I did not want to worry about pulling out the camera. I just wanted to have all of my attention on him. And with him, to keep him happy, you have to be very enthusiastic and excited and animated to keep him in a good mood. So I did that all day long, and I was focused on him all day long, and it made it to where he didn't have any slip-ups or tantrums or meltdowns, and it was great. We did have a really great time. We spent the day with family. We had him a Minions birthday party, and he had a blast. But I think that is all that I have to update this time around. Be sure to hit that red subscribe button. I will always keep you guys updated as we go through this journey. We will be taking a trip out to the pumpkin patch, and I'm going to try to record that depending on how the children are that day. But if we do get to record it, it will be a very fun vlog, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Like this video if you did. Leave any questions or comments that you have for us down below, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.